Yeah, I have a question for you. What commitment is best for us to choose to win the day? More about that just after the amazing no intro. Wow! The Day One Journey, episode 64, Chi-Ching. Yeah! I remind you, this is the nightly routine inside the daily routine episodes. Are you with me? Last episode, do you remember we suggested a way to make sure we have a successful day? How did we do that? We defined success. Remember, we spoke about one commitment, just one thing that we're committed to do that day. And if we do that, we have a successful day. That's success. Remember, small baby steps. It's small baby steps. But this is the small successes that we want to get the momentum that we need. Makes sense? And in today's episode, we'll offer some advice. I offer some personal advice. How do I choose this one commitment? Ready for that? Let's take a walk. Yeah. So, last episode, I shared with you that quote, this question. What's the one thing that you can do such that by doing it, everything else would be easier or even unnecessary? So what do you think about that? That's the first step of choosing that commitment. So today, and remember the second thing, we had bonuses. Now let's dive in. You see, probably, like me, you have many things that you want to do this day, today or tomorrow, right? You have so many things, so you want to make a very long list and you want to do all of them, right? And then there's the risk if you don't do them, you start the self-negative talk. No, I didn't do that, and the day wouldn't be a success. So the key thing here, the concept here is to find the balance between pushing yourself to do the stuff, but not too much. You know, there's the comfort zone. So the comfort zone is not to do a to-do list, like not doing anything. That's pretty comfortable, right? And there's writing too much stuff, then we even get overwhelmed just looking at the list. And then we might go into the panic zone. So the comfort zone, there's the panic zone. Outside the comfort zone, but very far. Now we have, the growth zone, the magic zone. We want to be there. So that's the key of this episode. How to choose this one commitment, which by succeeding in this commitment, we have a successful day, we win the day. So what commitment it will be best for us to choose to win the day? The tips. We want to think about, I have two main tips for you. One, something that will get you into the momentum. Yeah, into the momentum. Think about that. Think about this. So for example, my example for this one, today, in a few days I fly to Iceland for a few months. So today I made the commitment. Just after I'm doing these videos at the park, I'm going back home, I do all the edits, but this is also already my habit, so this is not my commitment. So I chose the commitment for the day to be to pack my bag. So right now my apartment is all a mess, but I chose that commitment and I chose another 2 or 3 bonuses to do. But why I chose that as the commitment? Because of momentum, the power of momentum. I call that Mr. Momentum. So important. Why I chose that commitment? Because everything is pretty messy right now in my apartment. But once I get it sorted out, everything will be clear, my apartment will be organized, so that can get me into the momentum I need. And again, this is very personal. This is very personal. So for me, I know that once I do that, I will get motivated to do more. So the trick here, not to choose some commitment that will be too hard, but one that might be not as easy, but can push us to the momentum for all the day. Second tip, because we're out of time, second tip is choosing something that within our control. Within our control, you see? Because how can I commit for something that is not my control? If it's in my control, I can make sure I win the day. I know it's pretty simple, but yet it's very powerful. So I choose something and I think about momentum. So I choose something not too difficult so I can do probably in the beginning of the day, so it will set me to the other successes. And then all the other things that I want to do, I define them as bonuses. That's also a psychological trick. Why? Pretty powerful, because I see them as bonuses. So if I don't do them, I'm not mad at myself. I'm not starting a self-destructive self-talk about that. Because these are just bonuses. But if I do them, I'm still excited about doing them. Yeah, I did the bonuses. And of course, for the next day, I have the list for the bonuses, so I can choose one of the bonuses to be that commitment for the second day, for the next day. Does it make sense? Remember, these commitments that we do are not there to make us feel bad about not doing stuff. They are there to push us. And remember, these are baby steps, small steps. Make measurable progress in reasonable time. That's the key. So, Chi-Ching, yeah, we're out of time. So back to you pretty quickly, and let's meet tomorrow. Okay, back to you. So if this is morning, you see this video in the morning, think about today. If you see this video about tomorrow, think about tomorrow. But the task is this, the same thing. Think about what the one commitment that you want. What's the one thing that by doing it, everything else will be easier or even unnecessary. Think about that one thing. All the other stuff, define them as bonuses. But think about that one thing, commit to it, define success by accomplishing this either today or tomorrow, depends if you see that video in the morning or in the evening, and set yourself for success. Make sure you win the day. So do that until tomorrow and have a great, amazing day one. See you tomorrow.